Hi guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Brothers of Atlas podcast with me, Sparks.
Me, House.
Stephen.
So, guys,
We're back again.
we've made it to episode 3.
Yet?
I'm certainly sick of us. Yeah. Same jokes, same classic.
Yeah.
Okay. So, House, your week, how's that been? Well, your month.
Well, not lost. I've been from working. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the same every time?
Every month, I don't do anything. All I do is work. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Stephen?
Yeah, fine. It's been busy. Started a couple clubs, booked some stuff.
What clubs have you joined?
I've started a kayaking club and a karate club.
I didn't actually know about the karate one. I knew you were going to... Have you actually joined it now?
Yeah, I've joined it, yeah.
Have you gone to a session?
I've been to one, but only to observe, not to actually join in. So
Right.
I'll be next time. So.
Do you feel like you're ready for karate?
Physically? No. It's been a few years since I've done anything like that, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
It's of yeah.
How about yourself?
So yeah, working mostly as well. Obviously we all know what I've really been doing.
What's that? Enlighten us.
I have been completely going against my own word and not boycotting Oblivion.
You might remember in episode 1, he was adamant that if a Bethesda remake or Oblivion came out, he wouldn't play it.
There are rumours that Bethesda themselves are making an Oblivion remaster, which I think will be really scummy because Sky Oblivion has been very public for the last 5-6 years, however long they've been working out. But Bethesda would have seen it because that's where a lot of their fan base come from, is Sky Oblivion fans. Well, upcoming Sky Oblivion fans.
Playing devil's advocate,
Go on.
but just because there is a Sky Oblivion coming out, do you think that means that Bethesda don't have the right to do their own?
They have a right, it's their franchise,
Yeah.
but I don't think they should because it's scummy. Yeah.
It was a couple of
An hour?
30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's an hour.
Not even, because it was waiting
As soon as the
like
announcement.
adamantly, but before the announcement, you were like, "Oh, when's it coming? When's the announcement?" And then you've been playing it ever since.
So let me explain a little bit about why I decided to play it straight away. So obviously the hype took me over. I'm going to admit that. The hype took me over and I was just taken back to 2006 when it came out. But the main thing was the Sky Oblivion team did release a statement saying that they'd be happy. It's true.
God, how easy you are.
I feel like it's been paid off by Microsoft to say that.
They have not been paid off by Microsoft or Bethesda.
I know they never given copies.
They were given copies.
Yeah.
Probably with a gift box.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
He's in there as well.
Well, yeah, because that $80 worth of game and like some treats and cookies is going to take away 5 years of work. No, they're quite happy for the remake and the remastered to exist in the same one.
The thing is that I'm curious is, are you going to play Oblivion?
Oh, 100% I'll play Sky Oblivion. Number one, because it's got the same old Skyrim engine that I know and love, and it's very, very compatible with modding. Oblivion Remastered has got a solid modding platform at the moment, but we don't know if it's going to take off or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely play. There's a lot of features I miss from Skyrim that I'm not getting in an Oblivion Remastered, like the shield bashing, little thing, but I miss that. So I'll definitely play Sky Oblivion. I mean, I've waited all this time for it. I'll probably enjoy it more than I do the Oblivion Remastered.
Click that. And then whenever it comes out, and he goes, I didn't want to play it.
No, I will be playing it. I will, definitely.
So what's going to be the main differences between Sky Oblivion and the remake?
To be honest, I don't know, because Sky Oblivion, I've seen gameplay of it. I would say I think Sky Oblivion has some changes built into the actual platform, so there's a lot more like mods that are already like incorporated into the game already. So I really couldn't tell you, to be honest. Apart from the visuals, I think obviously Bethesda's one might look a little bit more polished, but that's what you get with $1 million studios.
I know quite a lot of people because they've been like, not necessarily complaining, but they've been noticing like if they started with Skyrim and now they've gone back, but some of the older stuff that's quite dated now is still there, but it's been updated. So
yeah,
it's I feel like Oblivion was very much more of the RPG stuff, like classic RPG, and then Skyrim was nice with like. I
feel like Sky Oblivion will add more stuff.
Yeah.
And change a few features more than the Oblivion Remastered. It's called a remaster, but it is a remake. Let's get that clear. It's been remade up from the ground up. But they've kept I believe they've kept the creation engine for like the controlling of the game, and then they've used the Unreal Engine 5 to do the graphical side.
Yeah.
So it's basically Oblivion with a fresh coat of paint.
Yeah.
But built up. It's strange. It's like a weird hybrid. Sorry, House, you got some statistics there? Or...
No, I just googled where's the difference. So Sky Oblivion, it uses the Skyrim engine.
Yes, yeah, creation engine. Yeah.
So visually, it's going to be very.
Well, no, because you can get
modding it, aren't they? So
they are modding it. Yeah,
like you can with the Sky.
Yeah, my modded Skyrim looks better than my Oblivion remastered vanilla.
Yeah,
because I have it in
Skyrim.
Yeah, I have it in 4K.
But no, that's all I've got. I just googled it, see what it said. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, again, it's not going to be like massive changes because I'm sure they want to stay loyal to the game as well.
Yeah.
The next big project is going to be Sky Oblivion. Not Sky Oblivion, Skywind. The Morrowind remake.
Right, okay.
That's still ongoing, not by the same team.
Do you not think that Microsoft are probably going to do that as well?
I hope so. Why do we keep saying Microsoft?
Because that's who's making... Well, that's who's funding them anyway.
They're not making them.
No, Bethesda are doing them, but...
Bethesda and Virtuos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
It's not Microsoft. Don't call it Microsoft.
It's Xbox.
No. Anyway.
They'd be stupid not to do Morrowind now, because the Oblivion one, it's despite being a shadow drop, it's been massively popular.
It has been massively popular, yeah. And not just for a returning fan base, I think a lot of new fans are getting into it as well.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people that started with Skyrim have now gone back with it.
Yeah.
They've gone backwards. But do you guys think that we're going to see other Bethesda remakes, like Fallout ones?
So, apparently Fallout 3 is on the horizon in a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
Is there any point remaking?
I preferred Fallout 4, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
A new Vegas remaster would be incredible, but then they're not going to do that because Obsidian holds some of the rights, right?
Things I feel, and if you do a remake of New Vegas, it'd lose its charm.
What? Yeah, but how many times have you gone back to replay it?
A lot.
Have you? Do you still replay it nowadays? Okay, fair enough. It doesn't run very well on PC, to be honest. You have to mod the shit out of it to get any deck. Are you?
Yeah.
If anybody knows this, House has got a Steam Deck. I don't know if you've
yeah. It runs perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my little story about Oblivion Remastered. I completely caved. I play an Altmer for anyone who cares. I know that's going to be unpopular. High elf to those casuals, and but I'm not a traditional high elf. I don't believe in the supremacy of the Falmer or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oblivion's your favourite, right?
Oblivion is my favourite out of the three, yes. Closely followed by Skyrim and then Morrowind. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but I think once Morrowind has a second fresh coat of paint, like it's redone, then that'll probably be my favourite, or at least second favourite. I love the world of Morrowind. I love the setting. I love how alien it feels and cool, and the stories are really great. But I need voice acting in games. I'm quite. I am dyslexic for a start, so being dyslexic and reading a lot makes me very tired, and this is why I listen to audiobooks rather than reading visual books. So if I've just got a wall of text on me, it can be quite difficult to focus in on Morrowind.
No, I find that with like Pokemon games or whatever. I find myself just skipping through some of the dialogue.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep reading.
I have completed Morrowind. It took me an age to complete. I know I was going to mention his name then, but I promise we won't mention it. I know someone else is playing it, but yeah.
There's not much else going on in the gaming space at the moment, really, is there? There's no other big releases.
Expedition 33? That looks kind of cool.
I haven't really looked into it much. Is that the one that's done by the Scorn people?
Yes, I believe so, yeah. I think it looks really cool.
Another Xbox game.
Yeah.
Finally.
Maybe Xbox are coming back, you know?
I mean, we're already like towards the end of this generation, so.
But all these Xbox games aren't exclusives. I mean, they're all on PC and PlayStation.
Yeah, they're on PlayStation now anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah.
The only big game that's coming out next, I would say, would be Doom.
Yeah, Doom looks cool. Yeah, Doom looks cool.
So 15 for the standard edition.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Have you guys been keeping up with The Last of Us? Anybody seen the latest episode of that?
I haven't watched the most recent, but I've watched the first two.
Right. You don't follow it.
Didn't watch the TV show.
No, you have played the games.
I have played the game, so I know where it's going.
Right. Although apparently to Stephen, the TV show has taken a little bit of a change of direction.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a change of direction. They are doing things slightly differently. There's certain character pairings and certain people. I know that you've not played the game, so I don't want to spoil the game, so that when you eventually do play it. But they are doing some things that made me go, "Oh, that's not quite right."
Right.
A little more than what I think they did with season 1. So far, I would say that I like season 1 of the show better than the game, and so far I prefer the game of season 2 over the TV show.
Right. Oh, okay.
But I am enjoying it.
Episode 2 of season 2 crushed me.
Yeah. See, I think
because I just was blown out of the water. Everybody knew it was coming, but me.
Yeah, but I think the game did it way better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Certainly, I think that the way that we're talking about Joel dying.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
After the spoiler.
Has he must not be named played someone?
No,
he's not touched it yet. So
put up a warning just before a little spoiler warning.
No, I'll put it after. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah, certainly the way that he gets killed, like the final blow. In the games, it's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
He just gets repeatedly bashed over the head with the golf club.
That kind of happens in the series.
In the series, his death blow, though, is a stab to the neck.
Yeah.
With a broken golf club.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a lot less anticlimactic. It's more anticlimactic.
But that was after he got shot in the leg and beaten to death.
Yeah, but he was beaten in the leg. It was less brutal.
He was also beaten in the stomach and the face.
He was a little, but in the game, it's fucking visceral. Like, his face is pulp.
Okay.
And I think that whilst Bella did a really good job, I think that Ashley Johnson's performance in that scene is just harrowing.
She's a phenomenal voice actress.
And obviously she does the mocap as well. And I think that moment in part 2, the game, is just brutal and it absolutely crushes you. Maybe it's because I already knew it was coming.
Right.
I mean, maybe that's why season 2 hasn't had the same impact like it has on yourself, but I do think the game did it better.
I after watching He Who Must Not Be Named play the first one so far, I noticed that scene with what were the two kids called again? Henry and Sam. Yeah, I thought the series done that a lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially with Ellie.
That's why I say I think season 1 did a better job.
Yeah, is Sam the child?
Yes.
Yeah, so when it's Ellie and Sam in the room, in the series, I think is a lot better.
Yeah, I like in the series that Ellie tries fight and sort of bond over it, and she tries to tell him that he's immune and stuff, and she does try to save him, obviously, which is quite a touching poignant. And they have a little bond, but in the game they sort of pass over that scene pretty quickly. Ellie doesn't even know that he was bit until the next morning. So it's interesting the little things that they change. Noticeably, one of the biggest changes has been Abby for season 2, because she's not at all like she is in the game. Abby in the game is fucking huge. She's a tank. She's got arms that's like as big as.
She's in the military, right? So
yeah, but she's in the military in the show as well.
Yeah,
she's just tiny. Which makes her a lot less intimidating. But
I feel like they did try to make her look tough, and she just
I think why they've done it is to make her more of a parallel to Ellie,
right?
Because obviously Bella Ramsey is quite small. I think they've tried to find someone that's a similar size so that they can do all the parallels and stuff like that. But I guess we'll see where the season takes it.
I'm enjoying it. I'm excited for the new episode. Me and Dot have been watching it together, and she's really enjoying it as well. Yeah, haven't played the game. So, speaking of TV shows, how are you guys doing on Daredevil?
It's finished now.
Yeah,
the ending was so cool. I can't wait for more. What did you think?
So, when it finished, it left me wanting more. Like finishing on 9 episodes is weird.
Yeah.
And I kind of just wanted, because you said originally they were going to do...
It was going to be an 18-episode thing. When they originally announced it, they said it's going to be 18 episodes long, and then they halved it at some point and said it's going to be split over 2 seasons. But they've already filmed the second half, so it kind of is one season that they've just split for some reason.
Yeah. I think they should have just given the lot out.
Yeah.
Because surely if they've already filmed it, it shouldn't be too long till it comes out.
Yeah.
But again, they just left me wanting more.
Hopefully it's not long. If it's like more than a year, it's going to be devastating.
When he goes back to his apartment,
Yeah.
and just the Punisher's in there already. Yeah,
I mean, the best parts of the show are any time where Frank and Matt are having a conversation, and the final episode was no different as well. It's brilliant. You need to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I again, it's something I will get round to, a bit like Borderlands. Do you want to update the viewers' house?
I've tried. I've mentioned it a couple of times this last week.
You did, to be fair.
Yeah.
All of those times you mentioned it, though, I was knackered from work, and I just didn't feel like playing a big game. But now, Borderlands 4, we've seen like some stuff for that now. I'm really excited to actually want to play it now. So I will play it.
We've got a third promise of by the next time.
Although I have got Oblivion at the moment, so everything's going to be put on hold for that. But
basically, do you remember in the first episode when he scolded me for thinking if we don't play a game, we don't play it? So we also stopped playing that as well.
Yeah, an £8 game that lasts like what 20 hours max time.
We did kill the boss.
Yeah, it's because it's hard. You struggled as well.
No, it's
on multiplayer. It's much harder.
Yeah, because it chucks so many enemies at you.
Yeah,
I'm on single player. It took me like a minute to beat him.
Yeah, well, there you go. You've already completed the game.
I know, but we didn't do it as a team.
When have you ever been a team player? Guys, you got to get together.
What's the ending?
No.
Oh, okay.
You get the credits, and you get like a nice statue, but you still carry on and do other bits.
Right. Fair enough. I kind of feel like there's not much to keep doing.
Yeah, it's kind of a samey game. It's a game that I'll go and play when I've got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So the thing we didn't do was the two bosses.
There's two?
There's two.
There's a scarecrow boss as well.
Wow, sounds fascinating.
Yeah, so still no Borderlands. Doesn't look like we'll be playing Borderlands 8.
We will be playing Borderlands at some point.
I'm going to keep mentioning it. Hopefully we can get to it. I don't even want to play the games, but I'm sick of it.
No, I want to play the second one.
I don't want to play the first one. I'll play the second one.
Yeah.
We will be playing the second one after the first one. And now we have to go through them if we're going to play 4 together. Although I'll be playing 4 on my own first.
Like, come up with Borderlands 5 by the time we get there.
Borderlands 1 has bare minimum story. You could miss Borderlands 1 and not miss it.
I know, but there are little bits of lore here and there.
Oh.
Well,
again, we watch Young Jedi Adventures for the lore. Like, we got to stick at it.
Wow.
You went and saw Thunderbolts yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, day before on launch day. Yeah.
I have no idea what it's about. Is it basically a ragtag group of...
Think of it as like Marvel's answer to Suicide Squad.
That's what I thought it was.
It's way like more interesting than Suicide Squad though, because it's not just like villain characters. It's more like rejects, I suppose.
Right.
They sort of feel like they're pointless, so they find each other and join this little group. It's got some really cool stuff. It's a lot more of an important movie for the MCU going forward than you would think it would be.
So worth a watch then.
It's very important if you're going to continue to watch the MCU. It's a pillar movie up there with things like Civil War and like the Avengers movies. It's an important movie going forward. It's going to have lots of effect on Phase 6. So it's definitely well worth a watch, and beyond that, it's really fucking good. The guy they've got doing Sentry, I was really worried about Sentry because he's one of my favorite characters. He's basically Marvel's Superman, but he's got mental problems. So he's like depressed and has schizophrenia and stuff. So, but he's super duper powerful, and he's brilliant. I was really worried that they were going to fuck him up, but they didn't. He was brilliant. It's a really good movie.
I've seen a screenshot. Does New York get taken over by like some weird mist or fog?
The Void, yes.
So my next question is,
where is everybody else?
Where's everybody else, and how does this tie in with Daredevil and Punisher, which has happened at pretty much the exact same time?
No idea. Obviously it's happening in central New York, which is where like most superheroes is. That's where Doctor Strange lives. It's where Spider-Man lives. It's like the Avengers is in upstate New York. It's like, where is everybody else? I don't know. Maybe we'll see it in the future. I don't know why they didn't show up for this movie, but
I'll probably do a binge-a-thon where I just watch all the movies I missed and all the series, like I did with the...
You missed that many, have you?
Not really, no.
Captain America.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new Captain America.
What about the series? You've missed most of the series.
I watched Loki.
So So there's one with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
There's the one with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
You've seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that was good.
Moon Knight?
No, I haven't seen Moon Knight.
She-Hulk.
WandaVision.
Yeah, that.
WandaVision was the first one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shitty one with Samuel Jackson.
Secret Invasion.
I didn't see that.
Then they've got Agatha all along, which I haven't seen either.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Agatha's supposed to be really good.
She's the worst character in WandaVision.
Bad character that I don't care at all about.
I like the song though. Song was pretty good.
It was fun for like the first time.
Agatha all along.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to do that show, but I think they got too far along before they realised that no one cared.
None of them come close to Daredevil.
No, the closest one I would say is Loki. Loki is the best show that they've done.
I enjoyed Loki. Speaking of
season 2,
yes, I did watch season 2. Yeah, season 2 was good. I enjoyed all of Loki. It was really quite a good show. Cool. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about the new Harry Potter TV show coming out? Obviously, I've got very strong opinions, but not what you think. I don't have an issue with the Snape actor at all. I know that's
just diving straight in with the one.
I'll dive straight into that. I don't see the big deal. I think it's more about personality of the character rather than visual appearance. But I know he's described in the book as a sallow, pale-faced, hook-faced man. I understand that. Okay, I do get that. And I'm not saying I'm so anti-appearance that I would be annoyed if Harry didn't have a scar on his head, etc. Right? But it doesn't really bother me. I'm not saying that I'm a woke guy or whatever like that. I just don't see the importance of it being very appearance friendly.
No, I mean,
none of us are racist here. Let's say that. We know that. And cut that.
No,
cut that.
We were racist.
I know. 5 foot away. You two
we are.
Okay, well, cut that shit. Cut that shit. All right. Okay. Sorry.
You know, be kind of say I'm not racist.
Racist. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered about like the casting. Like some of the casting, I think is cool. I like what they've done with Dumbledore. I think.
And Minerva looks cool.
I didn't really even see Minerva. I got him pulled up here. Oh, was that her?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, she's a woman.
Janet McTee. What?
I don't know what
else has she been in.
To be honest, I don't know. I just saw a YouTube video on her, and I thought she looked pretty cool.
I mean, sure, the appearances and stuff, it looks fine. I don't really care. For me, I just don't really care about this show.
So, yeah, what I was going to say is, from the original cast, there's a lot of people in the original cast that were perfect for those roles.
Yeah.
I think in the show, no matter who you hire, there are certain performances you're not going to be.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't agree. I feel like you need to get everyone a chance. We don't know how good Nick Frost is going to be in...
I think Nick Frost is a great actor. I think that he'll do a good job of Hagrid as long as he doesn't do his Hot Fuzz accent.
Putting him against the late Robbie Coltrane.
Well, for a fact, I don't think Nick Frost will be as good as Robbie Coltrane.
Exactly. But it's not even that. It's just I don't feel like I'm open to another Harry Potter. You know, are they ever going to...
You're a bit bored of it.
It's not that I'm bored of it. It's like Daniel Radcliffe is so ingrained as Harry Potter in my head.
Yeah.
And that's not just the movie's fault. If you buy a Lego set from Harry Potter, he's on it. The figure is based on his face. Or he's on all of the Universal Studios posters and all of the stuff, and they still get most of the actors to come back and do voiceover for things. Like Warwick Davis is always doing Harry Potter voice.
He'll be in it. Flitwick.
Probably. So it's like, I feel like they haven't opened the gates to another Harry Potter. They feel like they're still very much attached to the old one. Even like Fantastic Beasts as a series, which I guess is still going if they haven't cancelled it by now.
Yeah.
You know, they go back to the old school.
Yeah.
It's the same. And
I agree. I do agree with that.
Sort of muddling their franchises. They haven't given it enough space to be clear for a new one.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's so much more you can do with the Wizarding World. What's not Harry Potter story, but I know that it's like a way to capture the old fans, and I feel like it's a way to get back favour to J.K. Rowling because she made such a humongous mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, she's still talking online about stuff.
Yeah.
It didn't harm Hogwarts legacy.
No, I mean, there was a big online brouhaha about it.
Yeah, a lot of people boycotted it.
But it
didn't make any impact on the sales. It was unbelievably successful.
That's because
Harry Potter is one of the biggest franchises in the world.
Did they not have trans characters in?
There was a trans character.
Right, okay.
The
bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like she didn't have a lot of creative say in it.
No, I don't think she did. I think that Warner Brothers have sort of tried to separate them. They'll still give her money, but they'll keep her away from it because she's most favourable.
I wonder if they if that will be in the show heavily, like if there will be a lot of
trans characters.
Yeah.
Possible. You know, Harry Potter is quite well known for being quite white and quite straight and quite sort of 90s. So it'll be interesting to see whether they sort of change it.
Yeah.
I thought you meant J.K. Rowling. You think she'd be in it?
Yeah, Dolores Umbridge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, she'd make a good Umbridge.
Yeah, she would. Yeah.
Most hated character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love to hate her.
But I'm Harry Potter holds a special place in my heart. Being a filthy millennial, or whatever you want to say. I grew up with it. So did you, House. Like, we remember the films, and I know you like.
I grew up with the films.
Well. Yeah. So it will be weird to see it again, and I just feel like imagine. I was saying this to you the other day. Imagine a series where it was set in the Wizarding World, but it was a gritty adult show, and it was like auras or something.
Yeah,
taken down.
And that's what I said to you as well.
Yeah.
That like all the kids that grew up with it are now in their 30s. So make a show that's
we'd love it
towards 30-year-olds. You know, it doesn't have to be the same story again because you've already all read the books and you've seen the movies 100 times.
Yeah.
How many more times can we get this same story? Like in this TV show, how are they going to add stakes to it at all? You know, how are they going to make us want to keep understanding what's going on because we already know the story?
Is it going to be 7 series long as well?
I think so. I think the plan is to make it 1 season per book.
That's going to be really stretched out.
Yeah.
Because the first book was tiny, was pretty.
Yeah. It's like whether 300 pages or
something. It's going to be like a short season or whether it's like 24 episodes.
Or maybe they combine like 1 and 2. I don't know.
It's an HBO show, right? So those are usually quite long. If it's like Game of Thrones or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If it is like Game of Thrones, expect a shit ending.
But that's the thing. We already know the ending. Yeah. Unlike Game of Thrones, where we didn't know the ending, everybody knows Harry Potter's ending. So
they're obviously going to change stuff if they're going to stretch it out for 7 series.
Well,
there's going to be added stuff.
There's going to be added.
Yeah. I'm sure we're
seeing. Are we going to end up with a Hobbit situation where they add stuff that makes it worse?
Yeah, potentially.
So,
but the Hobbit itself is not a bad group of movies. I don't mind the Hobbit movies.
The third one is bad. The middle,
I wouldn't say the
first one is good. The middle one is okay, and the third one is not.
No, I would say the first one is okay.
Yeah.
The middle one is great. The third one is all right. Actually, I'd argue good.
All right.
We're not okay. It's nowhere near Lord of the Rings. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near Lord of the Rings. You're not really into Lord of the Rings, are you, House?
So I was glazing over.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've seen them, yeah.
And The Hobbit.
And The Hobbit.
You know,
we watched 2 Hobbits with you guys.
Did we?
Yeah. We then watched the
forgettable.
Yeah.
Too long.
Too long.
Too long.
Too long.
Football Manager though, for 90 hours or whatever you've got. 90,000.
9 million hours in Football Manager.
But there is, I couldn't get into Lord of the Rings. Just,
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan. I've read The Hobbit when I was a kid, but I've never read any of the books.
I'm looking over at my stack of collector's books I've got over there that I've paid hundreds of pounds for. But
you're enough of the Middle Earth representation in this podcast. We don't need 3 of us that are in it.
Which you'd think that I'd be against the Hobbit movies because of, I'm not trying to be arrogant here, my extensive knowledge of the lore. Did you guys hear that Ian McKellen wants to play Gandalf one last time?
Yeah, but in what? I don't understand. Like, there's French, basically.
Got the Hunt for Gollum coming out. All right. I might as well might as well tell you guys. So 2 minutes ago, I tried to completely pretend that I knew everything about Lord of the Rings, but I thought Hunt for Gollum was a fake film. So that's what we're laughing at, the fact that I pretended to know what Hunt for Gollum is. Do you know what really annoys me? Those posters online that keep saying the Hunt for Gollum. Have you seen those? Have you guys seen those?
It's a movie, right?
No, it's a Photoshop. Can someone confirm if that's actually coming out?
The Hunt for Gollum.
Yeah, I don't think it can't be real, right?
It's a 2009 film.
Oh yeah, no. I know that they have a short film, yeah, but apparently it's coming out Yeah, there you go. That one there.
Yeah, it's scheduled for release in 2026.
Yeah, Andy
Directed
Serkis
by
is director.
Who was going to reprise his role. And produced by Peter Jackson.
Cut all that. I've gone red. Don't zoom up on my
The
face.
heat's
Now.
getting to us.
Yeah.
It's fucking hot. Well,
I'll be honest. I didn't know The Hunt for Gollum was a real film.
Oh, I didn't know either.
But I know you're not supposed to know. Yeah, you did. You're the true fan.
I'm the true fan.
Yeah,
Get out.
I beg
Give
you.
me the
Take my books.
Give me the hat.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe he'll be in that then.
Is he? I guess he's been around forever, right? So
Yeah, he can last a little bit
any
longer.
other time.
Yeah,
He could do like voice work and stuff if they do another War for the Roger or whatever it was.
Roger.
You know, the animated one. Rohirrim.
Roger.
Yeah, the War for Roger. He could do some voice work.
Roger, go.
He's 85.
Yeah,
I was he was that old.
David Attenborough's old.
And yeah, but Ian McKellen's coming
It's like
back
95.
to Magneto as well, isn't he? What's he going to do? Sit in his wheelchair?
His hips are getting magneted out. Bless him.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see Ian McKellen in more stuff. I like him, so
Fantastic actor. Yeah,
he's cool.
really fantastic. I'd be ashamed to lose him. Keep that in.
Speaking of losing people, David Attenborough.
Son of a guide. No home to go. Oh,
God.
Christopher Lee gone too soon. Oh,
98 David Attenborough is.
Is he?
fucking hell.
I'm surprised he's still kicking.
Yeah, he basically done
Put him
that.
out of his misery.
Take him out to the woods. Yeah, he done that video. I'd like to apologise to David Attenborough now.
He is a national treasure.
Yeah,
No,
we love him.
David Attenborough.
He done that video, didn't he? Where he basically said, "I'm going to die soon, but the world is too. So see you later," kind of thing. And he was basically said the apocalypse is coming.
Hilarious.
So, yeah, I think the heat is getting to me a bit. It's very hot.
Really quite warm in here.
It
We've
is
got
very
studio
hot.
lights and it's just unbelievably hot outside, and we can't have any fans on because
Noise.
audio. So we're doing this for you.
Yeah, I was banned from hiding my fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too hot. Anyway,
We were talking about Harry Potter, wasn't we? And
were.
old-time memories. Speaking of old-time memories, some old-time gaming memories. I was thinking about this.
This was your idea, so
Well, Morrowind made me think of it.
yeah.
So I can remember rushing home from school. I think it was 2002, I want to say, for Morrowind. I might need a fact check on that because I don't want to be
I'm
wrong.
going to school you again.
So if you don't mind fact checking that house. I think it was 2002. I remember running home from school and then, 2000.
First place, 2002.
Thank you very much. 2002, I remember running home from school and playing on my brother's PC, and it was amazing. I can remember it was really good back in the day.
So
And
what are we after? Just like,
Memories
memories.
like that. So what kind of nostalgic memories do you have?
I mean, to all of the other people that are a similar age to me, born in 2000, Club Penguin is going to be the one. Club Penguin is the one, and you may laugh.
You are too young. Yeah, that feels weird.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys are just ancient. We have to appeal to the youngsters.
Don't say youngsters. Don't say that. You look older than us now.
25. No, Club Penguin was great. I used to come home after school and we used to discuss which server we would be meeting each other on, and it was great fun.
What do you actually do in there? Is it just a chat
Wander
room?
around and meet new friends. That's the tagline.
Right.
So you do. It's just it's a chat room, but with mini games and
Is it like Roblox?
no.
I'm with the kids.
Skibbity.
No, it's like Habbo Hotel or what's the monster game? I didn't used to play the other. No, you guys.
War.
Oh, great game. No, it was some nostalgic
Play
memories.
RuneScape.
Yeah, I play RuneScape.
It's like that, but with penguins.
Is it?
Kind of.
Is it though?
I played like 5 minutes of RuneScape.
Okay, do you have to spend 20 years leveling up your smithing?
No.
Then it's not like RuneScape.
You have to spend a long time
Mining
getting your belts in card jitsu.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Anyway,
Typed in RuneScape with penguins.
Club Penguin comes straight up, right?
No, hide and seek penguins and then Soviet penguins.
Similar. Club Penguin was Disney owned, so maybe so be it. Who knows?
Was it Disney owned?
It was bought by Disney and then they killed it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They look a lot of things Disney do.
So yeah, Club Penguin for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a million other things. Like Mario Galaxy is another thing as well. Like,
I like
early
Mario
days
Galaxy.
of the Wii. It would just, that's.
I remember playing, going back to Harry Potter, I remember playing Order of the Phoenix on the Wii.
Oh, yeah.
It was really difficult playing it on the Wii, but I can remember you used to be able to use the Wiimote as spells and stuff. That was cool.
Guitar Hero on the DS.
Yeah.
I used to love Guitar Hero.
On the DS?
Yeah, you play it sideways and you clip, it used to have the Game Boy slot. And you clip it in there, then you've got 4 little buttons and you use
that is cool.
Thing.
That is cool. I bet you used to feel like a badass doing that.
Yeah. How about yourself, Al?
It's Hogs of War.
Hogs of War?
Hogs of War on
100%.
PS1.
Yeah, Rick Mail doing the voiceover.
So basically, it's like, the concept is similar to Worms, except it's a 3D. And there are different countries, and you have to go over like wars, don't you?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to play that now, though.
It is heavily racist.
Yeah.
The accents, especially like the Japanese accents.
The Japanese are really bad, yeah.
But it's fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic.
It is a good game. Again, not something they could remake nowadays. Don't think it would stand, but a good game. Please don't play the accent.
Well, you can play it for me, and then I'll cut it.
We're keeping it in. That stays in. So for voice acting.
Yes, immeasurably. I am your tools. Yes, sir. Die, devil, for the Emperor.
It's not good,
You
is
will
it?
taste my
I'm
fury.
choosing not to.
It can be dated. But it is a very...
That needs one of those Disney Plus warnings of like, this is not what you think anymore. And
it was such a good game.
Yeah.
I've still played it. I still got it. One of my good memories, Ronaldo v Football on the PS1. You know, you guys have no idea who Ronaldo is, so...
Yeah, we do.
I know
Cristiano.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Why is he famous?
Because he's one of the best strikers to have ever lived.
That's Cristiano.
Cristiano Ronaldo is obviously going to be the one that everybody knows.
Yeah.
Stop calling this Brazilian Ronaldo. Call him by his first name.
What's his first name?
He's got a long name, but he is Ronaldo is what
he's the Ronaldo.
No, he's saying Ronaldo to somebody else, like anybody who's not like a football nerd, they would
Cristiano.
But Cristiano Ronaldo is Cristiano Ronaldo. This is just Ronaldo.
What's his second name? First name then?
I'll get his full name.
Does he like share?
I bet his first name is Cristiano as well.
So his full name is Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. So his first name is actually Ronaldo.
Should have gone with De Lima, that's funny.
Yeah. The Lima Bean.
Yeah, Ronaldo v Football, very good game.
Back.
Oh, God.
Any other memories?
Pokemon,
of course.
Yeah.
Going in car trips to Cornwall, playing...
No memories of Pokemon?
You didn't play it on Game Boy?
Don't include him in this. He's not played Gold and Silver.
Yeah, I haven't played Gold and Silver.
Yeah, but I wasn't born when they came out.
No excuse.
No excuse.
When did Gold and Silver come out?
You definitely were born. You were young, but you were born.
1999. I was not born.
When were you born again?
2000.
2000. Nerd.
So I started with Gen 4, and I had a lot of memories of Gen 4.
Star Fox. That was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I enjoyed Star Fox. Oh, no, they were all the same before. Yeah, N64, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely N64.
Fair enough.
That's the one with the weird controller, isn't it?
3 prongs.
Yeah, hated
One
it.
in your mouth.
Yeah, I didn't.
Another early thing is we used to all play like GTA, I'd imagine, old GTAs, right? Yeah, I used to like the old.
Yeah, I can remember the radio station being based on the type of vehicle you're in. So if you're in a pickup truck, it would only play country music.
Yeah, that was San Andreas. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I remember Vice City most out of the classics.
I thought we were talking way back, like GTA 1.
I know.
I remember those. And
GTA 1 was top down.
yeah, it was top down.
Oh.
Same for GTA 2.
And there was one
GTA London.
London, that's in
Yeah,
London.
GTA London. Yeah, your brown bread.
It was good. I think I was the only person as well that liked the
Third one.
the trilogy being remade.
Oh, I haven't played
I
it.
touched them slightly, like I played them slightly on PS5 when they came out, but I didn't like them.
I bought them, but I didn't play it.
Which was your favourite out of the
Trilogy,
out of the trilogy?
San Andreas every time.
Yeah, no, Vice City.
Yeah, I'd go Vice City as well.
Nah, it's too Sopranos-y. I love the Sopranos, but
It's such
too
a good
Scarfacey as well.
It was such a good vibe though.
I love
Yeah.
the Miami vibe. It's like it's
80s.
yeah.
It was Scarface, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Based on
Scarface. Yeah,
I just like the vibe of Vice
Yeah.
City, and Vice City will be in.
So do I, but I feel like San Andreas is a better setting and a better story.
It's a better story.
I'll say I don't know the story for any of them because I used to just fuck around in the open world.
Right.
Yeah.
It is a better story because it's more original. Vice City was clearly ripping off Scarface,
yeah.
whereas San Andreas was more an original story.
I'm excited to see Vice City all sparkly and new in
Yeah.
6. Though.
Yeah, so I think it's only the first island on
Oh,
Vice
cool
City.
thing.
I'm not sure if it's the second island.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just
Oh, what about the big posh golf
You think
resort?
it's going to be?
that's on the first island.
Right,
You
cool.
think it would be bigger? What is it? Other bits, or is it just one island?
So no,
There's other bits.
that one island's in like the bottom right,
Right.
and then there's a whole new. The rest of it's all a brand new map.
It's like 4 cities, isn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah. It sucks that it's been delayed.
Yeah, I was going to say, how sad are we all that it's been delayed?
very annoyed.
It's kind of predictable, but I didn't think it would be as bad as what they've delayed it. It's like a year away from now, which is kind of disappointing.
If it means the game will come out more polished and
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Like Rockstar always,
they're famous for it.
they always do like a good job. I'm sure it's going to be a great game when it comes out, but I am a little sad that we're going to have to.
Things
wait
that I don't feel as if at any point Rockstar thought they were going to make this release date.
Yeah, I mean, it never really had like a firm release date anyway, did it? Am I
No,
wrong?
it was just fall 2025.
Yeah.
I felt Rockstar. This was always going to be late. I didn't think Rockstar thought they were going to get into that one.
Yeah, well, everybody kept asking and asking and asking. I feel like they kind of gave that date to throw us a bone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, it's 9 months most.
What?
Till it, like when it was supposed to come out till it does come out.
Yeah, but it's a year from now, isn't it? So it's, but it's disappointing, but it's fine. I'm sure it'll be great when it eventually does get here.
Why don't we have something to cheer us up after that sad news with House's Crime Hour or Crime
What have we got for
crime
this time?
segment?
Okay, so today we'll be going through the case of Brian Wells.
Who is Brian Wells?
You will find out. So picture it, Pennsylvania, 2003.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Never been there.
A balding man goes into a bank.
Yeah, that's very realistic.
Yeah. So he's got a scarf around him with a cane. He goes up to the bank teller and hands her a note that demands £250,000 in cash.
Right.
Keep in mind, this man has not only waited in line, he's also sucking on a lollipop.
Is that important to the story?
It is important to the story.
Okay.
So obviously the bank teller they don't have that money on hand, so they only give him just over £8,000. Okay, so it gives him £8,000. As he's leaving, a witness said he looked like Charlie Chaplin swinging his cane and sucking on a lollipop.
Right. Okay. So he's mental.
At the end of this conclusion was he involved? The police say he was involved in what I'm about to tell you. His family say he wasn't a willing participant.
Right. Okay.
Consider me confused. Okay.
So he leaves the bank.
Yes.
Someone puts in a 911 call. 15 minutes later, a cop finds him, pulls him over, stops him. Brian Wells takes the scarf off from around his neck to reveal he's got a bomb strapped to his neck.
Okay.
Right. This is real, isn't it?
This is real. So and there's video of it going.
What, the bomb?
Yeah. So anyway, what the cop does, calls bomb squad.
Yeah.
Make sure that Brian Wells can't set this device off and just clears the area. So basically, he's sat down on the floor and the cops have cleared the area and standing away from him.
Okay.
And he's saying to the cop, please help me, this is going to explode, please help me.
Doesn't sound like he was part of it.
3 minutes before the bomb squad get there, bomb explodes, but there's a fist-sized hole in his chest, kills him.
Oh, so it don't blow up his head?
Nah.
Oh.
That's what you'd think that it.
Yeah. But yeah, so kills him.
Yeah.
So now the police have to find what has happened and what's gone on. So they go back to his job. He's a pizza delivery guy.
Okay.
What is that funny?
I know. Yeah, carry on.
So they get a call at the restaurant to deliver a pizza to an address. The owner can't understand what the person on the other end of the phone is saying.
Mm-hmm.
So he hands the phone to Brian Wales. He takes the order and then goes out to deliver it. The address leads him to a transmission tower. So when he gets there, he's met by 4 people. So some say he was part of this. The plan basically was to go into a bank with the bomb on, get the money, and then they would split the money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Some say, the law enforcement say, that he was a willing participant, that he thought the bomb was going to be fake.
Right.
But it turned out to be a real bomb. So they reckon he got there. he got there, realised it was a real bomb and tried to back out of it.
Right.
And someone shot a gun in the air, forced him to put the bomb on. And the witnesses around heard the gunshot. So we know at some point there was a gunshot, but it's never been definitely discovered what happened there. If he was forced to do it or if he willingly done it, nobody knows.
I think he was. What was he like?
What did the family say?
So the fact, so law enforcement are adamant he was a willing participant, that he was a part of this, and his family have said no, he's not that kind of person. He had nothing to do with this. He was just caught up in it.
Yeah, it's standard day at the pizza job.
Did they ever find anybody? Like they never convicted anyone else?
They did. So they convicted 2 people. 2 people died before it went to court.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to butcher this name. Marjorie Dill Armstrong and Kenneth Barnes were charged and convicted. Basically, she wanted the money, so she could hire a hitman to kill her husband. So that I don't know, her father. Sorry.
Hang on. They went to the trouble of putting a bomb collar on someone, a real one,
Yeah.
to get the money to hire someone to kill someone. Why didn't they just cut the middleman out and kill him?
Yeah.
With the bomb collar.
But the idea was to get the money they stole from the bank, hire a hitman, get the hitman to kill her father, and then get the inheritance from her father.
That's a long way.
It's foolproof.
I think $8,000 would have got a hitman.
Well, they were after a lot.
Not a good one.
Yeah, after £250,000.
Yeah.
So anyway,
What's the inheritance?
so when they got to Brian Miles's car after this had all happened, they found that treasure hunt. So basically, they laid out these instructions for him to do, and number one was like steal the bank, go here.
They wanted to make it fun.
Yeah. So after this all happened, the cops actually did this treasure hunt, and they realised even if the bomb hadn't gone off, he wouldn't have made it.
That's so mean.
Yeah, like it was impossible to finish in time before the bomb went kaput.
Have you got the video?
So that's why I said when he had the lollipop and he was swinging his cane, why that's important. Because if you weren't involved, why would you?
I'll tell you why.
More no.
Because he was mental.
There's no history of mental illness.
He was sucking a lollipop with a bomb collar on.
The thing is,
that's not bona fide insane.
I think in that situation you would do the same. Because I think you'd be like, I'm gonna die. Fuck it, I'm gonna have a lollipop.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Also, I forgot to mention this cane was also a shotgun.
Right,
that's cool.
Okay, that is.
So yeah, he was to shoot anyone.
Who made a shotgun and a bomb collar?
And why do they need money?
So
people that have the ability to make a shotgun.
He could have been an engineer.
Yeah, but it was all her. It was her. She wanted the money to kill him.
The woman. She was the Black Widow.
But if she's got the ability to make a shotgun cane, surely she's got the ability to kill a man. Yeah.
So
can't she just slip him some poison?
You said Brian Wells was mental. He wasn't. She did have mental illness.
Right.
Before she went on trial, she had to be kept in a hospital because she was incompetent to stand trial.
Right.
So it took a while till she was mentally competent to be tried for this.
Why would Brian accept any of this? Or did they?
Well, again, law enforcement say he knew what the plan was, but he thought the bomb was fake. And then when he got there, they turned on him and gave him a real bomb. That's what law enforcement say.
Right.
Something about this, doesn't it?
Have you got the head pop video?
Have I got that pop? So look.
You said it was a fist-sized hole through his chest that killed him?
Apparently, yeah.
What made the hole? The bomb?
The bomb.
But how does it... Like a...
Well, no, I'm
It
guessing
downwards.
it went down.
Oh, okay.
That's first. I'll get a picture of him in the bank. I see. So he's wearing a t-shirt. Yeah, so he's wearing a t-shirt over the bottom.
That's mental. That's conspicuous. Okay, is that in him in the bank? Is it?
So that's him leaving the bank.
Right.
He's got the lollipop in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's got the shotgun cane,
Okay.
Right.
which again looks like a shotgun cane. It doesn't look like a cane.
Yeah, it's not very subtle.
And then that's him
About to blow up.
about to blow up.
Jeez.
Wow.
Peace.
But it's just. Do you think he was involved?
No,
I have no idea.
I don't think he was involved. I think
he's mental.
Yeah.
I think she's mental. And I think that...
I know you're not supposed to stereotype how people look, but he does look a bit mental.
And so there have been so eventually her and the accomplice got life in prison.
Mhm.
It was also found out she had murdered someone else.
Right.
So she went.
So she definitely could have murdered that.
So she could have, but she went down for that murder as well.
Yeah.
And then years later, there was a Netflix documentary.
Mhm.
So basically, there was a prostitute that he saw,
Mhm.
and she said that he wasn't involved. And law enforcement have said she's not reliable. He was involved. So after all this, no one knows if he was involved.
Why
or
weren't
not.
they trusting the prostitute?
Prostitutes.
Apparently, she was unreliable. Yeah, she was unreliable. Apparently.
I always trust a prostitute.
So no one knows if he's involved in this or not.
Okay. Find out next time.
We'll do this like Unsolved Mysteries. If you have any answers, please call in.
Put in the comments if you think Brian, what was his name? Brian Wells was innocent or guilty.
Now, are we going to do an Avengers team-up thing? So we're going to get Timmy Treadwell and Brian Wells together?
Yeah. I bet with a bomb collar on that would be terrifying.
Let's see if I can find.
After all of these stories, we're going to do a team-up.
Oh, God, here we go. Jeez. Is this where he's going to blow up?
It is slowed down.
I'm trying not to laugh. It's not funny. Oh, God, he's breathing hard.
Though you would be as well.
Yeah.
Cool as a cue.
Yeah, he's sucking all.
I heard the time ticking. I'm not lying.
And turns out he wasn't alive. Yeah, so did you call... So during this, he was asking if they called the boss. There we go. This is it.
Oh, jeez. That's not funny.
Well, now it is. Cause,
wow.
I don't... Yeah, I won't put that video in post. Wow.
Oh. His head does go then. Because there's no head there.
Yeah, good, he falls back.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheery.
That's the case of Brian Wells. There is a documentary on Evil Genius called Evil Genius on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch. It details there a lot better than I did.
I probably will watch that. That does
Yeah,
fun.
same. Maybe a group thing. Yeah.
Was he involved? Who knows?
I don't think so. I think that he's been scammed.
But the lollipop and the cane doing the Charlie Chaplin and he's leaving.
Yeah, but if you thought it was fake, then he obviously thought that he was going to get a cut of this money that he was told to steal. So I think that he was just like, I'm going to get a crap ton of money.
Hang on. I've found a hole in the plan here. Right. You're claiming that either he didn't know and the bomb was strapped to him, right?
So that's the theory. So his family's theory is he had no part in this. He didn't know. He
Was
just
no part of it.
But that video...
So yeah, he was kidnapped.
But that video shows that he did know about the bomb.
Exactly. So
if he knew about the bomb, why was he swinging his cane? Because he knew that he was going to blow up.
it's a mystery. Mystery.
Oh.
But yeah, so all these years later, nobody knows what happened at that place where he got the bomb put on him. No one knows the exact timeline or events of what happened that led to it, and no one truly knows if he was involved or not.
Are the ones that were convicted still alive?
So I believe 2 are dead. 1 died before he even went to trial.
Yeah.
I believe she's the mastermind did it. I think she died in prison.
We should use the connections of the world and get her on the podcast. If any of you know how to get her on the podcast.
I think she might be dead.
Oh.
Let me have a look.
If she's out there,
If we can get the mum of Brian and
I think it would be the mum.
Timmy Treadwell.
So she died 8 years ago. So if any of you know a spirit who's been talking to the dead,
We're going to have to get a bloody...
Ouija board.
Yeah.
We should do one of those on the podcast.
That would be great fun if they weren't full of no magic.
Why?
Well, yeah, it's shit.
Why did you kill Brian Wells?
Yeah, but that'll be fascinating because it will show that one of us is bullshitting because it will be free atheists play a Ouija board.
But it would be you moving it.
I would move it. Yeah.
Or it would just be us with our hands on a thing whilst it doesn't move.
Yeah, I would move it. I would move it.
Yeah.
I'd be the guy.
And yeah, you'd make it say like penis or something.
Give me a Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In happier news, Star Wars.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Day. Happy.
You say in happier news, there was an attempted rape in Star Wars.
Sorry?
Sorry?
In Andor.
Oh, well, I haven't gotten that.
Yeah, spoiler.
I think there's a big hoo-ha about it online.
Ah.
Right. Oh well, you've really soured that.
Spoiled that for me.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
There was a lot of debate that why is this should this be in Star Wars or not?
Yeah, but Andor has always been like the adult show for Star Wars, so I'm good with that. I don't know. I don't like it, but
This is why we called you the Deep.
oh, cut that.
You know that deep in school with it. Some of the shit we have to cut from this one.
Don't move that. So to follow on from your cheery story, Star Wars this weekend is Star Wars Day tomorrow. We were going to film this on Star Wars Day, but we couldn't. Is anybody celebrating? Anybody doing anything?
No. I think, why don't we all watch Star Wars tomorrow? Well, why are you suggesting that?
Well, I was hoping that you guys would be doing something.
You're busy in the evening.
Yeah.
I thought you
Liar.
was at 5.
Well, yeah, it is at 5.
You're lying, aren't you? No, you said it's till 5.
I'm seeing you guys today and Monday.
So you just want time alone?
Yeah.
Well, then be honest. Don't lie.
Well, I'm busy.
You're not busy. You're lying.
No, I'm busy doing it.
I'm not seeing you Monday.
Well, that's your fault.
Is Rambo going Monday?
Yeah, I made it go.
Talk
Yeah,
about him.
yeah.
No, it is.
Cut that.
Yeah, this bit isn't going in the podcast. That's on the chat.
Okay, let's start Star Wars again then.
God.
Go.
Speaking of... No, that's just stupid.
Do you want me to do it?
Fine.
On to cheerier stuff. The lightsaber. Why have we got a lightsaber, Stephen?
It is... May the 4th is tomorrow, so Star Wars Day. Anybody doing anything? Anybody excited about Star Wars at the moment?
I really want to watch Andor. It's a show I haven't watched.
Yeah.
I'm up to date with most of the shows now, I believe, but not Andor.
Yeah, Andor is the only black spot for me as well. I've started season 1 recently. It's really good so far. I'm on episode 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and plow through that.
I think I said in episode 1, like, I was pretty much a Star Wars virgin until you guys showed me. You guys showed me and made me watch all the movies together. So, I mean, May the 4th is always cool, good occasion, right?
Yeah.
God, that's shit. Sorry.
5 minutes of
I just said it's good occasion.
It's an hilarious occasion.
Merry Christmas. Let's make it half an hour out.
Just shit.
We're awful. Come on, let's get it together. Game face. Come on.
Right. Star Wars.
Okay, we can do it. Come on. Come on.
Oh, what are we talking about?
We're just about to talk about Andor.
We've just spoken about it.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, but we cocked it up. I said it was a spectacular occasion. I'm so old.
I know all my phone.
So what? Oh, God. Just end it.
No, come on.
Right.
Andor. He's so speaking about Star Wars,
Yeah.
have you seen about the new Darth Maul TV show?
Yes, it looks really cool.
It does look cool.
Sam, what's his face? I don't remember. It starts with
Whittaker?
Is it Whittaker?
Whittaker, that's it.
Sam
Whittaker. Yeah, he's super duper passionate about it. Apparently, so I don't know whether you guys know this, but George Lucas, when he sold Star Wars to Disney, he basically gave them a blueprint for the sequels, and it was all about Maul. They obviously said, "No, we're going to do different stuff."
Yes.
But apparently, this show is going to reprise a lot of the ideas. And it's supposed to be really, really cool.
So I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I don't really like Maul much. I think he's kind of another edgelord.
Yeah, I get why you're saying that, but I mean, we haven't finished Clone Wars,
Yeah.
which is where all of the good Maul stuff is. So I mean,
I just feel like a Grievous prequel would have been
lots of people are already saying that they want a similar type of treatment that they're doing to Maul, but for Grievous. Because
he's got a tragic backstory, right?
Yeah. I think most of his backstory is not canon anymore, but they could recanonize a lot of it, which would be really cool. Yeah.
You said it was a animated show.
They're doing another season of Visions.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Maul? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Maul is animated. Yeah.
See, I wanted live action.
I prefer it to be animated.
I feel like because I also think that Sam Whittaker, the bloke who voices him, I hope I'm getting that name right. He's definitely Sam. I hope that I think he's the best version of Maul. So I think that it would be cool to continue with that.
And I think they could get Ray Park to do the movements of Maul.
Yeah,
because he can still do it.
He can, and he's still like enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, because he did in Clone Wars. He did the fight between Ahsoka and Maul, didn't they? They live cut that.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I wish it was live action. That's what I want.
No, I like that. I like the idea of animation. I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, I do as well. Especially because the animation that they're doing for Star Wars now, things like Bad Batch and the Tales shows, they look really nice now. I hate it. You're the same. You hate how Clone Wars looks in the stuff.
It's just not great.
Especially the fight scenes.
Yeah.
But it gets a lot better. And I think they've found a really nice space with the animation for Star Wars now. I think it looks really cool. Other things that they've announced, this was at the Star Wars Celebration in Japan recently, they mentioned the new movie Starfighter with Ryan Gosling.
Yes.
Interesting. What do you guys think about it?
This looks all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not something I got overly, I don't know if I like Ryan Gosling all that much.
I really like Ryan Gosling. I think he's a
What good movies has he been in?
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
On hand.
That wasn't very good.
I just think he's a charismatic bloke. I think he's a nice what is it, Nice Guys? Is that the movie that
with
he did?
Russell Crowe?
Yeah, that was a really good movie.
Watch that.
You should watch that. That's
Barbie?
a really good movie. Barbie. I quite liked it.
I'm
I thought it was funny. So yeah, I'm interested about it. It's directed by Sean Levy as well, the guy who did Deadpool and Wolverine. So I think it has potential. I don't really know much about the story or anything, as I try not to spoil myself with these things, but I'm interested to see more.
Yeah, because I mean they have kind of touched on it, but in terms of Space Wars, they've not really done they've shown clips of it, but not a dedicated story of a starfighter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
they've shown bits and bits.
Yeah, that's true. It's a USP for it, isn't it? Like we haven't seen that before, which is cool.
It'll be interesting because most of the obviously Star Wars stuff that we have is very like Force and Jedi focused. So it'll be interesting to see.
Which I'm a little bit sick of.
Yeah, I think everyone's a little bit sick of just all the Force Jedi stuff. So it'd be cool to see a more grounded Star Wars take, which is why everybody loves Andor so much, and Mandalorian, to be fair. Obviously they've got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Yes, that looks cool.
It does look cool.
Is there a release date for that yet, or was it just?
I don't know, maybe.
I didn't think there was.
No. release. Wait,
So I feel like the third series of
May
Mandalorian.
22nd, 2026.
It's going to be a busy month.
Yeah,
Lasers orgy, yeah.
Yeah.
GTA and Mando.
We know what we're doing for that
That's
month.
going to be a great month.
Yeah.
Because I feel Mandalorian season 3 kind of.
See, a lot of people didn't like it that much.
Yeah.
I really did. I thought it was great.
I thought it was good too.
Yeah, I really liked
Yeah.
it, except for Jack Black. But
Now,
yeah, the rest
I'm glad they're doing the movie because I prefer when the show's focused on Mando and Grogu.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much of like the other stuff it ties in, because obviously we've got Ahsoka season 2 before then, I think, as well. Don't quote me on that. I don't know whether it's before or slightly
I
after.
haven't seen Ahsoka.
You should watch Ahsoka as
Yeah.
a show. So I'm curious whether, because obviously they're all happening at the same time. Same with Boba Fett as well. I'm interested to see whether they're going to be conjoining for the Mando movie, or whether it's going to be more Mando focused. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't know I don't think we've got a trailer for it yet, so it'd be cool to see it when
I've seen it.
No, I don't think there is one. So it'd be cool to see when the trailer comes out and we get more about the story. Well, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Star Wars Day. I'm probably not going to do much. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you built it up so much, and then you don't even want to watch Star Wars.
It's more of a feeling of Star Wars Day. I like getting, seeing everybody having fun on Instagram and stuff.
So yeah, Star Wars.
But yeah, that's probably it for today. We've talked about shit forever.
We did bounce a little bit.
Yeah,
But it is 45 here.
forgive us for our mentalness because it is unbearably warm.
Yeah, we've all gone a bit delulu today.
A little bit.
Yeah,
a lot of it. But the way we usually wrap up.
Oh, recommendations.
What have you got, House?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I watched a film called The General's Daughter.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a John Travolta film where he plays an army officer who's investigating the murder of a general's daughter. Good film. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Nice. Steven, yourself?
I've mentioned it before, but Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, Part 2 is now out. It's very fun. It's, like I say, it's still free on PS Plus, so give that a try. It's good fun.
Nice. For me, I'm going to say probably This Is the Police. I played it a bit before Oblivion came out. By We Happy Studios, I believe it is.
Yeah.
So, but it's an amazing little top-down game where you can see like a map, kind of like you would something like Mini Metro almost.
Yeah.
Where you send little police officers out to do like police officer stuff. Fight crime, yeah, thank you. Fight crime. But there's a really amazing story in it as well. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's set in I think it's like the 40s.
Yeah.
But definitely go
It's a
play
nice
it.
indie game, so I assume it's pretty cheap on Steam or whatever.
Yeah, it is pretty. I think it's got to be like a tenner or less. But yeah.
Yes. Well, that's it for today then, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Check us out on all of the socials. They'll be in the description. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts as normal.
Yep, drop us a comment and a like. That'll be much appreciated.
And we'll see you for episode 4, when hopefully it's not quite as boiling.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye.